Sprouts are incredibly healthy and super easy to make. So let's make some together and then create them into a delicious salad. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Katrina. Welcome to the Organixx channel, where we hopefully leave you inspired and empowered on how to make healthy and delicious recipes that really work for you. Today we're going to be making a broccoli sprout salad with matcha dressing. If you're going to be making your own sprouts, you want to begin by taking a large mason jar. And to it, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of organic broccoli sprouting seeds. Next, we're going to cover your seeds with some filtered water. You can fill it up about a little less than halfway. Swirl it around just to make sure that all the seeds are completely immersed in the water. And then we're going to cover it with a sprouting lid. So all this is a lid that has a fine mesh here. And this is just going to allow us to drain out the water. It also allows there to be airflow. Next, simply place your jar in a dark, warm place and let the seeds soak for about 8 to 12 hours. So cupboards are a great place to do this. Once your seeds have soaked, you just want to turn the jar over and drain out all of the water. And then we're going to take more filtered water, pour it right in. And we're just going to rinse off the seeds. So just swirl the water around. Give them a nice good rinse. And then we're going to drain out the water again. Place your jar upside down with a bowl or a plate underneath it, just to catch any excess water that drains out. Now, if you're going to be using a sprouting lid that does not have legs, so you'll see this one, this provides a little bit of space between the jar and the bowl. So if you're using a lid that does not have it, you just want to tilt the jar just like this, and all that's going to do is allow the airflow to come in and out and all of the water to drain out so that we don't get any mold. Place your jar back in the cupboard, and you're going to want to repeat this rinsing and draining process every 12 hours. So a good thumb is every morning and then every evening. And you're going to want to keep doing this until you see some sprouts and some little yellow leaves form. And this takes about 3 to 5 days. Once you have these little yellow leaves, then you can take your bowl and your sprouts and you can place them on your kitchen counter or somewhere where there's some indirect sunlight, and that's just going to help encourage more growth. Again, you're still going to keep rinsing and draining every 12 hours until your leaves turn this beautiful green color. So once you have your beautiful sprouts, you can store them in the refrigerator in a sealed container, or you could freeze them, which is a really great idea, and you could add just a little bit to your smoothies every day. A 1/4 cup, maybe twice a day, is an excellent amount to take. And if you're storing them in the refrigerator, they'll probably last for 2 to 3 weeks. So now we're ready to make our sprout salad. Now let's make the salad dressing. To your blender, we're going to add 3 tablespoons of freshly squeezed orange juice, which was about 1/2 of an orange for me, but it just really depends on the size of the orange. And this is going to give a wonderful boost of vitamin C to our dressing. Next, 2 tablespoons of heart-healthy olive oil, preferably cold-pressed extra virgin if you can find it. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, which is going to add a wonderful flavor. It's also an anti-inflammatory, so it may help with chronic pain. 1 tablespoon of raw honey, preferably local if you can find it. 1 tablespoon of matcha green tea powder. And what's really great about the powder is that it's going to use the entire leaf, so that increases the health benefits of reducing stress, detoxifying the body, and increasing your energy, just to name a few. Matcha tea is so good for you. 2 to 3 minced up garlic cloves just to help fight off colds and add a wonderful flavor to our dressing. 1 tablespoon of minced ginger root. I probably have a little bit more than 1 tablespoon because I love the flavor of ginger. You can always adjust these measurements here in the salad dressing so that you adore the flavor. Last, we have 1/4 teaspoon of either pink Himalayan or sea salt and 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Blend up your dressing ingredients until well combined. Now we're ready to assemble our salad. In your bowl, add 2 cups of chopped up spinach or your preferred mixed greens, 1 cup of shredded carrots. Next, we're going to add 2 cups of our broccoli sprouts. So this should make about 4. So I'm just going to take about half. You can take more or less, whichever you prefer. You'll notice they all kind of stick together, so I'm just going to pull them apart and spread them into our bowl. You could put all of them in there if you really wanted to. Certainly couldn't hurt. I'll add just a little bit more. 1/4 cup of chopped up red onion, 1/4 cup of chopped up walnuts or your favorite nut, 1/4 cup of dried goji berries, another superfood. You could also use some dried cranberries or dried cherries if you prefer. Drizzle on your salad dressing and then sprinkle with 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. Time to give her a try. Let's see how she tastes. Super fresh taste. So I don't know if you've ever tried broccoli sprouts before, but they've got this peppery taste to them. It's really, really nice. I love the sesame seed oil in there, and the sesame seeds add a really nice flavor. The crunch of the walnuts and the goji berries adds just a little bit of sweetness. This is a must try. I really hope you give sprouting a try because it's so nutritious for you. It's so easy to do. You can do it any time of the year. So please, if you try this, let me know and let me know how it goes for you. Thanks so much for being with me today. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and then join me next week in the kitchen for another healthy recipe. Take care. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.